So didn't know this was gonna be my my first mod. This is supposed to be the last thing on the list since the car is probably not gonna move in about 2 years. But since Amazon giving me reward and discount, so I couldn't resist. It's 11 p.m. at night, and that's usually the time I get to work on the car for a little bit. The kids are asleep, the wife are asleep. Grab a Monster, spend a few hours in the garage. It's kind of like my meditation time. So for those of you that are want to do like Cts-v brake swap for your Nissan or whatever car they make the swap kit for. This is a 6-piston brake caliper from a 09 to 14 Cts-v. If they make the bracket for your car, this was what it's gonna be when you get the kit. So they give you the bracket, the upgrade bolt. They give you some washer for spacer. You have to space the caliper out. Sometime they give you 2 drill tapper bit. Since most of the smaller brake kit, like on this Z32, the bottom hole is a 12mm. Same with the top. So with the Cts-v, the bolt is going to be 14mm. So they give you a tapper. You have to tap this hole out, and it become. Then you're gonna turn it into a 14. Then you're using the provider bolt that they give you. They give you 2 bits actually, 1 for each side. They give you I think extra bolt because I don't think we need 4. Oh, actually we need 4. I'm sorry. 2 gonna hold, probably the 2 shorter one is gonna hold the bracket in place. The 2 longer one are gonna be for the caliper. These are 6-piston. The Z32, the 300ZX came with 4-piston. These are usually great swap for those 240 guys that want to do a direct swap. I was doing this because I got an offer that like someone want to purchase this, so I want to remove it. I might as well like upgrade the brake now. So this is what you need when you buy the kit. They don't have a kit actually. You have to piece them together if they do make a bracket for your car. So you have to go to Cts-v brakeswap.com and get a bracket for your car. Then you need to get the pin kit for your brake pad, which is an OEM part from Delco. The part number is right here. This is like $20. The brake bracket, they're gonna run you. Shoot, I forgot how much it run me. Probably like, oh yeah, it run close to 200. So at the moment I didn't want to spend too much because I still need to get an engine done, the transmission done. This is going to be an LS swap, so I want to get the engine first, transmission and all that. So I got this temporary rotor It's a 14-inch rotor from a 350Z Sport, 370Z Sport package. Because this caliper, they run on 14. So if you swapping yours, you need to get a 14 rotor, 14-inch rotor that will work with that caliper. This is a comparison. This is a 12-inch. This is a 14-inch. And as you see how massive, wider it is. And if you're running this, chances you need at least an 18-inch wheel to clear the caliper. Yeah. So with this car being a 12-inch, it have a dust shield here, but we have to remove it because the caliper, new one, is going to be a lot closer to this, and it's going to be a lot bigger. So it hit this. So most of the shield, like on this car, are press on. So in order to get them off, you have to remove this knuckle to pull them off. But since we're not reusing it, what I did is just use a hammer and a screwdriver, and I find the weakest point, and I just kind of like hammer it through. It's pretty easy because it's actually under kind of like a little bit of tension. So once you hammer it and make an indentation in there, it's just kind of like snap into two. Then what you do is just kind of like pry it open. Then just slip them off like that. Some 240 guy, they love to purchase this because when they do the brake swap from the Z32 over to a 240, they need this also. But they don't work that much anyway, and I don't have to spend the extra time to remove the knuckle to get it off, so it's just junk. So this, I'm not gonna oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, with this car I need to get a brake line that work for a 240. So it kind of in a weird way that, like, you're using a 240 stuff on the 300ZX than while they using the caliper for their car. So I need the braided line, steel line, that have a banjo bolt on the bottom, so I can fit into the new caliper. So with this caliper, it's designed to it's heavy. It's designed to go on like this, which is like this way on a car. So with this swap, what we need to do when you put them on, it's going to be upside down. So when I put this on the car, it's going to be actually upside down. The nipple is not going to be on top. It's actually going to be on the bottom. So what I need to do is remove this little hard line here and switch it with the nipple on top and bring the nipple down. Then it should work. They have instruction if you do buy the brake kit, the bracket from Cts-v brake swap. they do have pretty clear instruction. That's the general basic idea. It's like they will tell you what you need and what you need to do. They tell you what kind of rotor to get. Look at the different size. Stock, 300ZX, stock 370Z, sport package. A lot of people also do 370Z caliper on this car, which is a 4-piston in the front and a 2-piston in the rear. They call it Akibono brake, but they run a lot more money. This is a better caliper, but cheaper to swap. The rear right now I'm still gonna leave it stock, because like I'm about to buy an engine, then I have to buy a transmission, so I don't want to like spend any more money on brake. So I'm just keeping the rear one for now. Eventually I'm gonna upgrade that to the 370Z sport rear brake caliper. So it's a little bit bigger. So this car is going to be an MS swap, so we're going to have a lot of GM part on it anyway. The red car in the intro, when I did the intro about the car, what I'm going to do with it, it turned out, like when I decided to start working on it, the engine still run great, the transmission is still great, it's still a great car. So it's no point of me like pulling the engine, the transmission, and just kind of like throw it away. I don't have no space here, as you can see, to put in the engine and transmission. So, and if I want to sell them, it's gonna take time and it's gonna take up too much space. Also, so I decided, I'm on the 300ZX page and want to see if anybody want to do a tray for a better condition non-running car. And I got a lot of people interested. So when finally we decided on a tray, and I trade for this one. It's identical to the other red car. Well, you may ask me why when I like do that. Well, for a tray, this one, the owner want to keep the engine. So that's the only thing he want to keep, because it have a built motor in it, and he want a red car. So it's fine with me. It does come with headlight and everything, bumper and all that. It's a complete car, and he bring it to me to trade. So I didn't want to shell, but I told him what I need to keep, what's there and don't touch, and he leave everything there is, just like original without the motor. And it turned out to be much greater for me, because I don't have to pull the motor, pull the transmission, and it saved me a bunch of time. That would me being able to work in the car 2-3 hours a night, like maybe 2 nights a week. So they're gonna take me like a couple weeks just to drop everything and pull everything. So that cut down a lot of time. And since I got the car, I'm starting to sell stuff that on it, the stuff that on it I don't need. I have this car come with a JDM bumper, in pretty good shape. I'm gonna swap bumper to a Twin Z later, so I just wanna get some cash flowing so I can get the project moving. I'm selling pretty much the bumper, Then people see me listing the bumper, they want to buy the fog light, they want to buy pretty much everything they see. They ask me. I'm selling this dry shaft. I'm selling the transmission because I'm going with a T56 Magnum. So I could use this, but with the power I'm making, it might not be reliable. And I prefer a 6-speed over a 5-speed, you know, for cruising on the highway. This was the 14-inch rotor look like on the car. It's pretty massive. This car is definitely nicer than the red car. The interior is great. So there's one thing I don't have to touch. It's the interior. It's pretty much pretty flawless. Couldn't ask for a better car. Everything match. All the VIN, all the part match. The paint is in really good shape. I'll probably just gonna like get a paint detail and ceramic coat later. It's gonna be wide body. This car gonna be a full twin Z wide body. So I'm gonna probably do. I already purchased the wide body a while back. So I'm just gonna finish the brake, do the wide body over the winter, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated on the twin Z wide body. If you're interested on seeing how it goes, how it looks, you know, how you install it, and you know, check back on my video later. I hope this is not too long of a video. No, I didn't know time fly by when you're gonna do talking to yourself like this. So I'm selling the wheels. You know, since the car is not gonna move for another about a year or two, might as well sell what I can to kind of fund new part that I need to get the ball rolling. Then come back and purchase the wheel later. The brake caliper is so I just took this off. I'm gonna package it and ship it Monday. The new bumper is not gonna have frog light and all that. You know, I still have to spend a night like this and just like deep clean everything, every dirt, debris, and everything out. I still have to get somebody to come and empty the AC and all that stuff. Yeah, a lot of going on, but you know, I don't get a lot of time working on the car. I got, you know, a 6 years old, a 4 years old, and a 3 months old, you know. So, and I work 10-hour a day, 6 days a week, and I'm usually have 1 day off on Sunday, and I usually don't touch the car because that is a family day, and it's always for the kid. So usually with me in the garage like this around 11, I work on the car to 2 a.m. Here and there, and try and get it done. If you see my Evo, that's the same thing. When I bought the car, pretty much I did everything inside out on that Evo, interior wise, engine bay, engine build, transmission build, T-case build, wide body, everything. I did it myself. That car I own since 2016. So, I do the same thing. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Don't make excuse. Like a lot of people say, I got family, I got kid, I ain't got no time for a car. Bullshit, If that's your hobby, you will never get tired of it. You will enjoy doing it, regardless how long it take, how much time it take. You can work on a car for an hour, half an hour, an hour. It's still gonna put a smile on your face. I might be a little fucked up tomorrow at work, but I know I got stuff done, progress. So I didn't want to drag it out too long on this video. So this is like kind of like my second video. I didn't know time fly by. And for a future video, I'm probably gonna have an actual camera. So it's gonna be in much better quality. Since right now I'm using a cell phone, so just bear with me. So I'm working on getting a very good camera for family use and for YouTube video like this. So they're gonna wrap it up today. It's gonna be, I just wanna talking about brake swapping, brake caliper swapping. So go to Cts-v brakeswap.com and see what kind of car they do have that custom bracket they made for. They don't sell everything. They only sell the brake bracket. Then you have to piece everything together yourself, but they will give you instruction what you need. Most of the time, most of what I see on there is Nissan. So they make a lot of brake swap for Nissan. I seen for Mustang. I seen for stuff like that. Check them out. They make great product. They've been around for over the past 10 years. So once I get this done, we're gonna do an update. All right, that's gonna be it.